Hi, my name is Avio. Every year I get 6,000 demo submissions from artists all around the world for record label signing consideration. Every other day I review 30 to 60 of them right here on Record Label Boss. If you want to support your favorite artist in getting a recording deal, or if you want to find out what makes or breaks a demo, or if you just want to hang out, have fun, and talk about the music industry, you are very welcome to join us right here on Record Label Boss, and I'll see you on the next show. Hello and welcome to Record Label Boss with your boy Avio. It is Friday and that is the start of the end of the week. And that is good because that it means it's weekend for everybody. So welcome to Record Label Boss, the weekend edition, you could say. That's what's going on Friday. My name is Avio. Welcome to Record Label Boss today. As you know, we're on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, always at 2000 Central European Time, where we review about April 1st. What? Am I first? No. Gaetano says, am I first? Yes, you are first. Where we review about 60 songs every single time. And today we have 51 songs from artists all around the world that we're going to review together. We're going to find out which ones are the good ones and which ones are the ones that still maybe need a little bit of work, because that's what we do here on Record Label Boss. And if you want to be part of the show, you can be. You can go to recordlabelboss.com and you can submit your demo. So if you know an artist or if you are an artist, you're very welcome to submit your demo for live review on the show. You can join us on twitch.tv/recordlabelboss if you want to chat with us and have people see your chat live on air. And that is a cool thing that artists do a lot. And I like that a whole lot as well, because it allows us to talk to the artists a little bit more and get insight on what's going on with their song and why they like it and what they like about it. And hold on, I'm just buttons to push, right? And that's what's going on Record Label Boss. Thank you so much for being on here, and we're gonna start reviewing presently. If you have any questions about the show or about the music industry, you're welcome to ask every single time. It's always the same. I will answer any question that you might have. So welcome to the show. And that was a little bit abrupt. Abrupt, was it? Okay. Hey Andrew, how you doing, my man? Andrew, always on, always good, old supporter of the show. Thank you so much, Andrew, for always being on here. Just looking around who all is here. Lots of people. Okay, let's start with the first song. This is the Everflower Company from the States with their song Holiday. Pretty cool, but something's going on in the background that I don't. There's some kind of like droning background noise. Hey Mike D, how you doing? And Mike D's gonna have a new song very soon with his wonderful partner Mistina. They're Karma's Tea together. And the next Karma's Tea song is gonna be really good. So you should totally look out for that. I don't know. There's something in the background of this song going on that I just can't get over. It's some kind of droning noise that I don't like. All right. I'm gonna... Decent effort! Exclamation mark. Song is pretty cool and well made in most parts, full stop. There is some droning noise in the background that stays persistent over the entire song. Full stop. I'm not sure that works. Full stop. All the best and cheers! Exclamation mark. And this is La Porteña y los Piratas with the song La Cumbia de Perov. I hope I pronounced that right. I don't really speak Spanish. Hey, Cygnus Rock Band. Who is it? Is it Sergio with that Instagram account? Is that you, Sergio, or is it somebody? Who is it? Who is it? Because it just says Cygnus Rock Band. Cygnus Rock Band. By the way, if you want to, give a shout out to anybody, you're welcome to do that as well. I'll read it. As long as it's not your mother. Okay, this is firmly in the Latin genre. Oh, it's both of you, I see. Okay. And we're gonna see a new act on Count Zero Records soon. A secret band that has already signed with us, but we're keeping it a secret for now because we need some pictures and a little bit of text. We're gonna make an official announcement, but a very secret band that nobody knows who it is. It's gonna be announced to be on Count Zero Records soon. And they're super talented, very nice. And I think you're gonna like them. But for now, it's a secret. Mike sends a shout out to Avio. Okay, thank you. Aha, you're recording. Okay, cool. Good. I will come and sing for you. Okay, second round for this one. It's not so bad. I'm not sure where to put it. I'm not really familiar. It sounded like, I don't know, Spanish folk pop music. Something like that. Don't really know where it would fit. Welcome to Tell Me. This is Leah and Love UK Therapy.
Music inside will heal me, burning through my soul. I feel it passing right through me, everywhere that I go. The inspiration will find me.
Okay.
Forming lyrics untold.
Lyrics untold.
In the melodies guide me.
Guide me.
I let my higher self flow.
Okay.
Singing through my
Yeah.
fight as I sit and
Yeah, no. Don't let me ever sing on any track. I'm a horrible singer.
Singing through my fight as I sit and write.
Yeah,
Working through my pain while
I'm a little bit torn on this, but I don't think I like it. It's not bad. Okay, it's not bad, but I don't... Decent effort, exclamation mark. Pretty cool song that has many good elements. Full stop. Song remains a little bit simple and basic and could use some more melodic variations. Full stop. All the best and cheers! Exclamation mark. Okay. Hello? No? Okay, I think my voice comm just kind of like completely mungoed up. Decent effort! Exclamation mark. Okay. Song is what? Okay, I'm having some connection issues here. Song is pretty cool. Nope, not working. Alright, the interesting thing about voice recognition nowadays is that it actually connects with the internet and does its thing online. So if that doesn't work, then okay, some questions. Here's Dark Phoenix. Have you ever deliberately locked yourself out of your own house? Yes, because we're using a Nuki smart lock, which you can like lock your house from your phone. So when we forget to lock the house, we lock it with the phone app. And that would be deliberately locking ourselves out of the house. Interesting question. Eritz Tachit is asking, are you taking requests for review? Yes, we are, Eritz. If you go to recordlabelboss.com and submit your demo there, there's a little form, you can do that. Then we will review your music live on the show. Gonna try again with my voice rec. Song is cool. Nope. So far, no dice. Okay. No dice with the voice rec. That is so interesting. I've never had that. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, maybe I just need to yell more. And it's not Siri. It's like the Apple voice recognition thingy. Song is pretty cool in most parts, full stop. I would like to see some more variants, both in melody and song flow, full stop. All the best and cheers! Exclamation mark. Wow, it actually worked. I had to yell like a freaking idiot. Yeah, I'm trying not to type because of my repetitive stress injury on my right arm, which is like hurting really bad because I've been working on the computer 14 hours every day for the last 2 years. And Eritz is saying, I don't want you to review my music. I wanted to hear you review a song I like. Yeah, I can't do that, Eritz, because if we don't own the rights to that song, or the person that does own the rights to the song does not give us the rights, then we can't play it on the show. So it's a legal thing. And this is John Howard, You Must Love Me.
You must love me more than I can ever dream.
That's pretty good. I like that. That is so old school, you know?
Just
Where does it hurt in your hand? It essentially hurts here, where the ligament is from the mouse clicking finger. But then it hurts all the way up the entire hand when it's really bad, the shoulder, everything, you know. But most of the time it's around here. And that is usually an inflammation of the... I don't know what a word. And Andrew says he's ordering lunch right now. Sadly, the nearest duck place isn't open. That's right, Andrew. We're all going to be incredibly happy when the duck place is open. Okay, I'm going to pass this guy into the second round. He was a Christian singer, and I thought that was pretty enjoyable. And I get a lot of crappy Christian, so I like a good Christian song, if, you know, because they're all singing about, you know, Christian topics, but it's important that the music is good. You've lied and you've stole, next time we are on, let me show you some stretches. Yeah, what I do is this thing here, to where I extend the hand and I put it together and I roll it back in, and then I put it out and do this. This generally helps. But I would like to hear your ideas as well, you know, anything that helps me. I feel like Corona and the last 1.5 years sitting in this studio doing the same things over and over again for 14 hours a day hasn't really improved my health condition. Still can't tell you to your face. Innocence taken so long. Okay, this song is a bit boring, I think. It doesn't really go anywhere. The partnerships we've made. You can show me a bunch more. Oh, then I'm interested. Yeah, I would like to know these stretches, Mike. That would be great. I'll do them, you know. I'll do the gymnastics with my hand. Cause that's like, cause it's like always from the mouse and the wheel, you know. You're scrolling that wheel for 10 hours a day, 2 years straight. You know, you're gonna have problems. Mike says, I had tendinitis in my hand from practicing 10 hours a day. Haha. I went to a special piano teacher and he taught me a lot. Ooh, that is actually very good. See, you probably had the same problems that I have, but you from keyboard playing and me from essentially operating the mouse 24/7 all the freaking time. So I'll be very interested in that. Hey Mladen, by the way, how are you doing? How's everything in Croatia, my brother? I hope you're doing good, and we're soon going to drink a beer together. And I'm going to say no to this song. I don't know. I'm not feeling decent effort! Exclamation mark. Okay, track that remains low-key and somewhat basic for the most part, full stop. Would benefit from some melodic variations, full stop. All the best and cheers! Exclamation mark. It's either tendinitis or carpal tunnel, yeah. I know it is. You know, and I looked it up, and I've been to the doctor, and essentially what they say is give it a rest, you know. But for me, that is very, very freaking difficult. Oh, you're in Novalja. That is very good for you. Well, you can't go swimming yet, but you can go to the bar. So, greetings to Novalja, Mladen. I hope you're drinking a few Carlo for me. Yeah, so what the doctors say is give it a rest, you know? Just stop working, you know? And for me, doing what I do, that is very, very freaking difficult, because if I would do that, everything would freaking collapse that I built in the last 3 years. So it's not really an option to just stop, you know, working. Alright, this is funk contemporary R&B. Huh?
Broken promises, so many shattered dreams. We need to start the process of healing. It's an underlying theme. Not all
I'll pass it in a second. I thought it was not as good as the last one, but also not so bad. JV&E, You're My Drug. And today, I think today we had about 50, which is a little bit less than we've had in the last days. And Mike says, I was miserable when it happened to me because I just wanted to practice and I had a lot of music classes I needed to be prepared for. Yeah, tell me, Mike, you know, and with my hearing condition and my arm condition together, it leads to a somewhat, you know, I don't know, you're kind of desperate, you know, when all you want to do you can't do because your body fails you.
get away from it, but you got me running back every single time like you are my drug. You are my drug. You are my drug.
So yeah, I can feel it that you've been miserable, because I'm kind of like too, you
I
know.
always got a plug for it. I don't got a love for it. And I always got a plug for it. I don't got a love for it. Yeah, hey, tell me why the fuck would I put you down if you hold me down? I'm not me when you're not around. When we first
Okay,
met, I was
it it started with interesting elements, but it kind of like didn't go anywhere. Decent effort! Exclamation mark. Song starts with interesting elements, but then keeps going in the pretty much same way. Full stop. Would like to see some variants of any kind. Full stop. All the best and cheers! Exclamation mark.
and I always got a plug for it. I don't got a love for it.
They're essentially running the verses over and over again.
Always got a plug for it. I don't got
Do you put support under your wrist? They sell things like that, but you can put anything that releases the pressure. No, I currently don't. I think I have some of these, like, I like silicone thingies, you know? I think I had some somewhere. Not sure. Okay, got a loading problem here as well. Okay, now all of a sudden it's white. Why not? Okay, that didn't go. Wow, so many technical problems today. That is crazy. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is Namo, Living in the Mirror. That is supposed to be, adult contemporary or rap.
I've been staring at the shape-shifting mirror. I can't even see the man who resides
Okay, that's a
inside.
no.
He's different from the last guy, different from the last time. I can't seem to understand him. Can't let him see my weakness, can't ask for his forgiveness. Can't forgive the man he has become. Can't forgive the man he was. Can't forgive the man he has become. Can't ever forgive the man he was.
Okay, that's gonna be a no. Aha, iPad is not connected to the internet. That is just freaking great.
I swear, I always feel like I reckon bipolar, polar opposites opinion. Tell me that it was all bad.
Even though I'm sitting right here.
Nobody like these rigid vibes. You standing out, up man out. You should stick to your education. Ain't no way this ever pans out the way it was meant to. Internal argument, devil and the angel.
Sorry, I can't hear you. What?
Decide who to represent. God's gift, devil's attorney, conflict of interest.
I can't hear what?
Overdose and try to survive. Make it big, or just try
Yeah,
to
sorry
survive.
guys, we're having some issues. I'm not even sure if you can
I be staring
still hear
at
me.
the shape-shifting mirror. I can't even see the mirror.
I see some streams going out,
Sky different
but at least half of my stuff here is offline.
understand him. Can't let him see my
So I'm just gonna go and start typing here. Decent effort. Okay, track that has improvable vocals. All the best and cheers. Vocals and basic and repetitive. Structure. Would address vocals first. Everything sounds good here. Yeah, I don't know. You can hear me. Yeah, that is so weird. That is the weirdest thing, you know. Let me just quickly check various channels. Nope, lost this one. Okay, I'll just continue as it is. Okay, I think my feedback for Jufne kind of like also was not saved. I'm thinking that the wired networking is working and that the wireless is not. Because all my wireless devices are currently offline. The pad and the phones and everything that's wired is currently working. So I think we have something of a wireless problem in the studio.
Am I still a dog? You know you my drug. You the only reason that I pull up to them parties now. If I take this
Okay.
Bacardi now, will that wash it down?
Effort.
Draws every time you knock.
Pretty cool song that could use some variation because it starts really well but then remains the same. All the best and cheers. Not sure why. Alright, first new one. That's Velkito, Voodoo Woman.
Welcome to the Dance Velkito Show!
Thanks for the feedback, Deep Fried Chicken. Oh, Deep Fried Mars bar, sorry. That is wishful thinking because I love deep fried chicken, you know. Okay, this is submitted under Afrobeats Afro Pop.
It's so sad, I really cannot tell the way that I met her with a smile I wish I never saw. She fine, fine, she non-stop, chérie à mort. Viens ici, fine, fine, you had to know. I'm gonna have her. I need that woman. Man, it's double leg for me.
Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna go with a no for this one. Decent effort. Okay, track that is improvable in vocals and general production. All the best and cheers. Would some good ideas as well. Okay, I'm seeing all kinds of rotating things on our wireless LAN here. So we're having a little bit of technical issues here in the studio, but most channels should be able to receive us properly. If you have problems on your channel, let me just quickly list where we are streaming. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, VKD Live, Trovo, Africa, Instagram, TikTok, Reddit. Did I forget somebody? Hold on, let me just quickly check in here. So you'll have a source to see us wherever you might be in the world. Just use a different source. Yeah. VK, I already said VK? Yeah. Alright, Keith Gillespie, Ireland, cold. Okay, Meg, I got that. Okay, Keith. I know that TikTok and Instagram are offline. Not entirely sure why. I will be checking in on these channels. Decent effort. Okay, track with some improvable vocals and basic but interesting music that remains too similar across the track. All the best and cheers. All right, next one. Some interesting industrial bass. This is TDD's War. Pop rock, indie rock. Silly Grass is asking, do you like Lil Uzi? It's not entirely my my kind of music, really. I guess that maybe the age difference is too great. I'm not sure. I'm not vibing with it, you know. Yeah, this one is not good either. The vocals. Decent effort. Okay, track that has some cool elements, but the vocals are not really working out. All the best and cheers. Right. Next one, Frank Lee Taken. Okay, I think I have found out a little bit about the mystery. Yep. Seems to be related to the wireless, and we seem to actually be on Instagram and TikTok. We just can't see it in here because whatever wireless device we use doesn't work. Okay, this a no. Decent effort. Fairly basic track with some sync problems all over. Production is very improvable. All the best and cheers. All right. Ryan Sutherland.
Certain events would come to pass, prospecting darkness delivered at last.
Yeah, you would, Meg, you would have to use a wired connection.
Shook my breath away.
Oh man, there's no vocals, no. Okay, that's gonna be no. Decent effort. Special track that remains somewhat chaotic and not very structured at all. All the best and cheers. Improvable vocals. Yep. Alright, and we're back to typing, I guess. Mindpire. Yeah, Mike, that's what I said, yeah. We're delivering. We're delivering to the channels, but our studio wireless network seems to not work at this moment. So all of the devices that tall and big people are usually watching on and aren't working. Okay, that's a no. Weird music day today. Decent effort. Interesting track that remains a bit unstructured and could use some more melodic elements. All the best and cheers. They just literally play like a 2-second guitar sample. The Other Side, all in ones.
I'ma make sure when I bring it that I bring it all in one. She just wanna play on me, I let her have her fun. How could I be the one when she fucking around with bums? I just want a bad bitch playing tongues. I keep my hand up on my gun, that's the style where I'm from. And my wrist look like the sun.
Nah, vocals overdriven and vocals decent effort. Track has overdriven / clipping bass kick and improvable vocals all over. All the best and cheers. As Yeah, that's right. The energy is good, but and that's the point, Mike. Because Mike just said that it's weird that he likes the energy of many of these songs, but their songs have other issues, and that is actually what it's really about. I believe that most of these people that are submitting to us are very creative. They're just lacking the mechanical skills to translate their artistic vision into actual music. And you know, like, I have it in my head. I heard it so many times in my life. But everybody starts like that. Everybody hears it in his head. It's the skill of the musician to take the melody that's in your head and, you know, put it down on paper or into a computer so other people can hear it too. That is the
music just like a true diva. You know it's deeper than the light.
And Beautiful is saying, check out World Burglar, Kids Got Talent.
Sounds stupid, but I think I'm real.
We can only review stuff that artists actually send us for review. So if Word Burglar sends us something, we'll definitely review it live on the show.
So what's up? What's up, girl? I'm tripping on us, you're tripping on me, we're tripping on we.
Yeah, vocals.
Yeah. I'm tripping on us.
And many times it's vocals. Decent effort. Okay, track that's a bit basic, but the vocals are definitely improvable all over. All the best and cheers. Yeah, there's like a lot of off-key singing. What can I say? Steve Dale, you're my everything. Very calm.
Get burned out. You're born under a bad side.
Vocals.
It's old fairy tale. Well, I just think that the light can't you see
Oh, it's a very slow developing song.
that I'm flying?
And now it doesn't work. Out of sync. Ooh, wow. Jesus, Lord save us. Decent effort. Song starts far too slow and then goes into out of sync and out of key moment. All the best and cheers. And Mike has some feedback, and he always has good feedback. We calling on Jesus now. Hey RB, how you doing, my man? Welcome back to the show. How have you been? It's Friday. Oh my God, I'm probably not gonna work. Damn it! I already have appointments for tomorrow, but I'm going to do a minimum amount of appointments for tomorrow, and then I'm gonna try to actually have a weekend. That's what I'm gonna try. And Mike says, vocalists looking for their sound, they forgot they needed to work on their craft as well. Yeah, happens a lot. Out of key plunking in the background. Bling, 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 bling. Yeah. Out of key plunking equals no decent effort. Okay, track with some permanently out of key instruments in the back. All the best and cheers. Not sure why you would do that. tracks don't fit together. Sounds like somebody just got various elements in his program and just stuck them together without much regard for like anything. Right, MDF saving. Shrine. No, shine, not shrine.
Money got a bag, gotta get it going. Hold up, roll up. I just had a roll this door and smoke until I can't no more, cause that's just how it's going. Smoke up, toke up, you know how we rolling. You know how we rolling, got the Nina by my side. Pop out at the party that I already supply. I can count my losses cause the profits in the sky. Statistically, I made it, who would ever thought I'd shine?
Yep.
Woke up to some money, got a bag, gotta get it going. Hold up, roll up. I just had a roll this door and smoke until I can't no more, cause that's just how it's going. Smoke up, toke up, you know how we
Also, the music doesn't totally fit to the vocal flow in the top line, but it's like much better than before.
my losses cause the profits in the sky. Statistically, I made it, who would ever thought I'd shine? Never thought I'd shine with a star like this, but I got a big bag, I done pulled my tricks.
Dun, 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 dun. This guitar plunking in the background is actually not in key with the vocalist.
You can get critical, get tight all you want, but this shit is medicinal. You were so typical, right at the pinnacle. Now I be up and you think I'm a message.
And not in sync either.
Go and hit the plug, hoping that it hits cause I'ma need another dub. Smoking through these ounces, I'ma need another lung. I can go and make a band before you getting out the tub. What's up? What you thought you wasn't first? I can spend a band and have you pull up in a hearse. Don't know how to do it, bitch, I came up from the dirt. Fuck it, I could have you took out for a couple of these perks in the works.
But that's typical for so many beat makers. I'm pretty sure he got the beat from a beat maker. Because a lot of beat makers are actually extremely horrible in making instrumental lines.
I can spend a band and have you pull
But I'll put him in the second. That was actually not bad. Next one, Hensel. Netherlands, don't go. Yes, RB, you know, calling on Jesus, why not? Calling on everything that's holy. The Holy Spirit of music, you know? It's submitted under dubstep. Yeah, not so bad elements, but it remains too 8-bitty. It's kind of like a crossover between 8-bit and dubstep. With a like extremely simple sinus instruments. And I don't think the pitchy vocals don't work either. I think the chorus is weak, but it's coming up now. Let's have it. Yeah, and that is a very 8-bitty chorus. It's a bit inconsistent. It's a bit inconsistent because it isn't really dubstep. It isn't really, you know. Damn it. It's interesting. Decent effort. Interesting track that is like 8-bit and dub mash up, but I think that doesn't work. Would like to hear more. All the best. Cheers. These mashup tracks are always difficult. Always very difficult. And Mike says I got an edited version of arbitrator text. I guess you're not allowed to say Jesus. Oh. What? We're not allowed to say Jesus? Or Muhammad? Or Moses? Or Buddha? Or, you know, any other religion founder? Who would be somebody else that founded a religion? Who, who's the founder of Hinduism by their creed? I'm not really sure. I'm gonna look it up. Founder Hinduism. Has no founder, yeah? That's what I thought. Because I always knew there's one that doesn't have a founder. And RB says interesting, but possibly just so Twitch doesn't seem biased. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that religion has to be a banned subject because it's contested. I think it's something that people should be able to talk about normally, just as they would be talking about anything else. It's just that around religion, people tend to get really excited and kind of like beat each other up about it, you know. But I don't think the right approach is to stop the discussion about it. But it's so easy, you know. It's just easier for Twitch to ban everything that, you know, would possibly decrease ad revenue or anything like that. And I think that's one of the problems in social media. People don't really want to deal with issues anymore. You know, they don't want to... It's like, you know, guns, I don't know. Religion, yeah, I don't know, you know. But in all reality, these are issues that we really need to talk about. They're important issues. Religion is hugely important. I don't even know how many parts of the planet are religious, but like 90% of the planet are religious. Guns, violence, sex, problems in our social systems, society. All these things are terribly important. And I'm very disappointed when social media services and DSPs just want to see dancing girls. Because that is their vision of uncontested content. So we're all gonna be, you know, dancing TikTok girls. Because, you know, that is okay. And who said that is okay? That is the most disrespectful possible way to portray women, as dancing boob morons. You know, and you know that is good content. I don't know. Annoys the hell out of me. All right, arbitrator. Well, telling streamers not to play any music because of DMCA is not right, but Twitch did it anyway. That's right. But we all know it's about money at the end. That is right. That is absolutely 100% true. And Perry Colosa says, agreed, people need civil discourse. Absolutely. And hi, great to see you. Hey, Perry, how you doing? And I'm somebody who is like really for civil discourse. I'm not for dissing each other, for being disrespectful, or for being incendiary. Respect each other. If somebody's a Muslim, respect them. If somebody's a Christian, respect them. If somebody, you know, is something else, I don't know, brown, white, whatnot, respect them and talk with them. That is how we get over things and how we make things better. But just saying let's not talk about it, I don't think that's a solution. It's like, let's not talk about it and watch cat videos and dancing bimbos. I don't know. I don't think the world should be cats and dancing bimbos. I don't know. Scan the barcode. Yeah, or barcode scanners. Okay, gotta actually say something about this song.
It's so beautiful, it feels so right to see you lying in
Yeah, I'm gonna say no to this. Just doesn't have enough decent effort. Many good things in this song. Very chill. I'm not sure the vocals work out and the melodics could be stronger. All the best and cheers. It's very, very basic. Bum, 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 bum. You know, almost no melody. Right, Nini Music, rise up. But if anybody wants to have any kind of civil discourse with me, I will always engage in whatever it is. And I'm also, and because I'm this time not doing it, also usually drinking beer on the stream and like showing the beer cans. Because I hate the hypocrisy of certain countries to where drinking a beer is bad, but everybody consumes drugs. And then it's like, oh man, you can't show a beer, you know? Really? Why? So people get into the fake belief that beer doesn't exist. I don't know, what the hell is that? And Perry says, I tell people I'll talk about religion and politics if no name calling, being Noah and the no disparaging, damn it, word, the comments, yeah, same. Oh, that is some kind of Taiwanese world music thingy. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna second round that, I want to see that later. Yeah, but you know, everybody seems to take after the Americans who, after deciding that their media no longer needs to tell the truth about anything, have become so polarized that all they do is swear and cuss at each other on Twitter. And people actually believe what Fox News says. That is so interesting. Did you know that that is so funny? I recently saw a court filing of Tucker Carlson's lawyer, where they said that everything he says on the show cannot be taken seriously because he's a comedian, and Fox News runs their number one anchorman as a comedian legally. That way he's allowed to say anything, even it's a complete lie. And then you have a lot of people watching it and believing it, you know? And then the discourse becomes incredibly incendiary, because when you... I don't know. It's kind of like buying into Nazism. Once you become part of a cult, it's incredibly difficult to talk with anybody. And Perry says, I like your voice. I always find it soothing. What is your accent? Okay, so I am Austrian. My father is Greek. My wife is Croatian. I've spent a lot of time in 24 countries in the world. And I don't know what my accent will be. Probably Austrian, maybe. I don't know. Not all of us in the States are that way. Some of us are trying to find and publish the truth. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, The Boring Planet, how you doing? I have a lot of respect for journalists all over the world. Doesn't matter where they are. There was even some very decent corona reporting from some Chinese journalists that were actually sanctioned by the CCCP. and they did some pretty good reporting. Then they had some kind of problems, understandably, but still, there's people that stand up for the truth everywhere in the world, you know. Oh, it's Delta. You did a tactical username change to the boring planet. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of people everywhere that are good people. And even the misguided people, for the most part, are good people. There's just very, very few people on the world that are inherently bad. And these people tend to have mental medical conditions. You know, people that completely lack compassion because they have some kind of defect. But other than that, there's not many inherently evil people in the world at all. There's a lot of people that... Hey Marco, how you doing? Juro, my man. That's right. How's it going in Zagreb? It's Friday. You're eating fish. Your dad probably made a nice fish platter. That's right. And today I made fish sticks. That's what we had. You're doing excellent. That's good. And Perry says, I can't imagine being a journalist in the suppressive community. Yeah, that takes the most balls, you know. Those people are really good. So when people say to me Chinese journalists are, you know, crap or something, I say, you know, go ahead and try that, you know. Try to be a journalist in a communist country. We're going to see how much fun it is for you. That takes a lot of balls, you know. In America, it's easy. You just get on TV and say whatever you want. It doesn't have to be true. It doesn't have to be, you know, well-researched or anything. You just say something, you know. Just say whatever. Some people will believe you. You're good. And the crazier it is, the better it is, you know. But we can understand what's going on, you know. In 1938, it was the same thing here. It always starts the same way. Fascism always starts the same way. It's a bunch of people starting to believe that there is a world conspiracy, you know. The Jewish world conspiracy, the Catholic world conspiracy, the whatever world conspiracy, but it's essentially there is a world conspiracy and only the leader can save us. That is like the beginning of every fascist book on the planet. By the way, coincidentally, also the beginning of every communist and Stalinist dictatorship on the world as well. I guess it's just the start of every totalitarian regime. Is like, there is a lot of enemies, and the only person who can save us is our leader. All right, music. Okay, it's kind of okay. Steve Rayner, Ireland. I got it going off about it. Got to stop going off about politics. People be leaving my channel. So Marco, I hope we're gonna come to Zagreb soon. I hope we're gonna come to Zagreb soon. I really do. Because I want to eat some cevapi and drink some beer. We're gonna go to Pečenjara. These people are looking for a label to sign their single. What is up? By the way, what is up with everybody wanting to sign a single to a label? That isn't really a thing. You can do that on Monstercat and on other services that aren't really labels that will take like maximum advantage of you. But I have to say, since so many people ask me, today I actually put up a webpage where you can sign a single to us. If you just really want to. And Perry says, funny story about an Austrian friend's 86-year-old aunt was about 4'7" and walked with a cane. I used to ask her to say, I'll be back for me. Was that on Arnie? Oh man. Oh man, Perry. Oh man. Yeah. Not me. Gotta go. See you guys later, says Mike. See you later, Mike. Have a good one. Decent effort. Okay, track that remains simple all over the duration, but well made. All the best and cheers. And the reason why I'm always speaking against single deals is because I know what labels do with singles that they get. Essentially nothing. They take all the rights and keep all the money and don't give the artist anything. And a lot of people just sign their single so they can say my single is signed to this label and this other single is signed to that label. It's like a vanity thing, you know? But people don't really get anywhere with signing singles to various places. Vocals are off. Also, a bunch of stuff wrong here. Paisley Violets. So that's a good story. Perry, you should join us on Twitch.
It's no problem, man.
You'd be a good addition to the review panel. Because what you can't see on Reddit here to the left and right is extra cameras in the chat from Twitch. And a bunch of other stuff. Because we're mostly hanging out on Twitch and doing our voting and everything there. So that's Twitch TV/record label boss.
And honestly, I know I've shown I'm not no Socrates, but I've thought upon philosophy and blossom seems like God to me.
Ah, what we got here?
I've had to be the top unreachable. And when you think you've seen the peak, just know I've taken out that easy route. And it's unfeasible to think that all your tracks is like the Kings. When all y'all flat just like some ink and all y'all saturated.
Too simple.
I just went past debated, master greatest rapper to have great.
When the loop is too simple and there's just really only one loop. Decent effort. Okay flow. But the single loop is just too simple for a song. All the best and cheers. There's like no variation. Flow is okay. I can hear somebody yelling out there. Who's yelling out there? Who's yelling outside of the studio so loud that I can hear it inside here? Somebody's dying. Somebody's dying. Oh my god. Oh my god. Death is coming. Death is coming. Okay, this is a very slow building song. That song builds very slow. Dum 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 dum. Oh man, come on. Yeah. I thought that would be it. That's right. Decent effort. Very slow building song that graduates into some simple song. All the best and cheers. With improvable vocals and melodics. I think I was harsh, but there's just so many people trying to make these artsy songs, and then they kind of like remain extremely simple. The vocals kind of like remain like this. The music is like boing, bong, boing, bong. And they're literally something a 5-year-old can make. I'm over exaggerating. They're literally something a 12-year-old could make. And Perry says, I'm loving Billie Eilish, maybe because of the soul that she seems to come from someone so young. Yeah, I don't know her personally, you know. And being in the industry, I tend not to believe anything that you see from an artist. Because pretty much everything you see from an artist is a persona. Some people are authentic, some people are not, but if you don't really know them as a person, you don't know. You know, I've seen so many people that I thought were total jerks when they were artists and they were doing music that I hated. And they appeared to be extremely superficial and totally stupid. And then when they walk off the stage, they listen to completely different music and they're actually really sociable and nice people. And you're like, wow. And then it's the other way around, you know. There's artists where you think, wow, this is the most relatable, nicest person you've ever seen. And they walk off the stage and they're just some complete jerks. So, yeah, I don't know. I trust what I know. And like, for example, another example is Ice-T. When he was doing his gangster rap still, you know, he was always like bad and stuff, and gangster rap and body count and metal and stuff. But every time you met him, all he did was like crack jokes and be a funny person. I think that was the least serious person I've ever met in my life was Ice-T. Maybe he's changed since then, but he was always funny. And I was always so shocked, you know? He was like very non-intimidating and mostly like humorous. So you never know, you know. Decent effort. Okay, but a bit chaotic track with massive sync problems in parts. All the best and choose. Hey, somebody came over. It's Patty. Hey Patty, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming over. Yeah, me too. What do you think how long it took me to figure out Twitch? I started streaming and then I asked people that were on the stream how to do this. And then people like became moderators and helped me work on the stream and told me what to do. You know? That is That was crazy. And we're mostly on Twitch for the technical platform, you know? Because you can have these chats and you can like do a bunch of stuff. Plus, it's a service where you actually get alerted when one of your friends comes online, you know? You can like get a notification or even an email, such and such is now online and stuff, you know?
Miles and miles of distance, but I can hear the space in between. 'Cause
So Perry, tell us a little bit about yourself.
tremble for you.
And welcome to the channel, by the way. You're part of the record label Boss family now. We're kind of like the misfits everywhere.
Fall apart on Tuesday, apologize. Funny how the reason always seems to escape in high.
Yeah, okay, I don't like it so much. Decent effort. Okay track with okay vocals that remains somewhat improvable in melodics and vocals. All the best and cheers. Because it's kind of like both the music and the vocals are like improvable quite a bit before you want to put it on a record. All right, Angelina McKinnon.
Yeah, let's go for a ride. Maybe somewhere really nice. Maybe underneath your skin now, baby. Well, you just cast a spell, got me up out of my shell. Now I'm underneath your skin now, baby. When the lights are
And I hope, Perry, you didn't get a heart attack from all the new stuff. Because you haven't said anything. Now I'm like, oh my god, I killed Perry. No! There you go. Typing. That's what it was. Thanks. I'm semi-retired. Ignorant about a lot of music. But I love a bit of everything. You sound like me. I'm the same. I'm semi-retired. Because I've been in this room for like 2 years now. I love a lot of music. That's right. I'm somewhat ignorant. That is also true. Very much alike. If something touches you, it works. That's right. I think you have good feedback for these artists, and I appreciate you do it kindly. Yeah, that's kind of like my point, you know. So many viewers wanted me to be more abrasive or incendiary, and I don't, you know. And the show would benefit so much from me being an asshole. People would be laughing, and it would be great, you know. So, you know, on Reddit, I have kind of like both sides downvoting me. The people that hate people that work in the music industry, the people that hate independent artists, and the people that think that I'm too nice. And that is like almost everybody on Reddit. So, but then I always have people from Reddit coming over and becoming like long-term fixtures on the channel. And be like really intelligent and provide great feedback for musicians as well, you know.
Oh, you know, you're so sweet, babe.
So I'm actually doing this for the like 1 out of 100 person from Reddit that is actually great. Which is very interesting. Every channel has like its completely own rules, you know. On Instagram and TikTok, people mostly watch you. They don't engage, you know. People just come in, watch you for 20 seconds and leave. They'll come in, watch you for 20 seconds and leave again. And on Reddit, most people are like, I don't know, nerd ragers or something. And they will downvote everybody that they think is older than 12, you know. Something like that. And then you have, you know, Facebook, which is more for 40 plus generation. Then you have YouTube, which doesn't have any kind of discovery, so almost never anybody there. And then you have Twitch, and we almost have no people from Twitch on this channel because Twitch doesn't send people to channels, you know. They just send people to big channels, but not to small ones like we are. Because for Twitch, we're like tiny. We have like, I don't know, 15 viewers, 10 viewers on Twitch. So, you know. Okay, long and very uninteresting story, I know. Okay, I always get carried away talking about something, and then I forget to rate my music, you know? Horrible. This is also pretty nice, but it lacks any kind of kick. I had quite a few songs today that are just like flowing well, and they're really nice, and they're cute and everything. But you couldn't sing them or hum a melody or anything. Yeah, same thing, Perry. What's the chorus? 1, 2, 3, chorus. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. That is like you record a song so well, you sing so well, and your melodies da 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 da. Why? Hey Deshaun, how you doing, my man? I can't understand it. You know, you put so much love into your song, and then your basic melody is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Decent effort. Pretty well made song with good flow and execution. Melodic content is very low, and chorus is very simple. All the best and cheers. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It could completely stand on some kind of like 90s, 2000s popular R&B album on its own. You know, Destiny's Child #1, 8th song of the album. That's where I come in to help them write. That's right. Songwriting is a great art, and a lot of people, you know nothing of it. Okay, yeah, this isn't happening. Decent effort. Okay, track that remains very simple all over and has improvable vocals. All the best and cheers. I hate 4-second loop songs. And this is even a double loop song because it's actually a 2-second song. Life was ended unexpectedly. Okay. So, a 2-second double to a 4-second played for the entirety of the song. I personally hate this type of music, says Deshaun. The least amount of art or creativity. Yeah. And this is Stabo's Law of Attraction.
My pain come back, say hello. So I go back to my phone.
Yeah, vocals.
To find a chick who can blow. I know it is a mistake, but right now I am too weak. I know I need a crib, attraction is so heavy.
What an interesting lyrical explosion. And Perry says, seems like there are so many components to making music. Voice, music, tempos, melody, production. Yeah, it is. What are these lyrics? I know. Temptation captured my gaze, and now I'm trapped in the maze. Seem like days I'm not living, I am just coasting. Yeah. Decent effort. Interesting. Artistically. Track remains very simple in music and vocals that could be improved in delivery. All the best and cheers. Okay, one more from the same guy, Thabos, Boss Judas. Pretty sure it's gonna be the same thing. Yeah, it usually is.
Who cares? The best rapper in the game. I'm trying to become the best artist. Throwing the shade that they polish, but you cannot tarnish. I came out the box to go. I slide in her box and you bolt. I am ignoring pain treated with lust and the hell in the smoke. I am a boss, y'all that's my sons. I don't got time, teach lessons. None on my plate, man, I'm a beast. I can rock ice with everybody heat. I am addicted to funds, splurging on features for fun. Beef is my neck weigh a ton. Ho, watch your tone, I'm not the one. I don't got time for the fake.
Deshaun says decent voice and good flow, but lyrics, yeah. I find it interesting when you see someone audition and you think, great voice, wrong song here. It all comes with experience, you know. That's really the only factor that I can isolate in people that deliver a great demo. Some people are just extremely talented and they will deliver a great demo regardless. They'll be like making music for a year and deliver a great album. Demo. But then usually they can't do anything with it because I have so many calls with artists that are very young and they usually trash all of their chances because they can literally not tell a bucket full of shit from a bucket full of gold because they lack experience. So they end up taking deals that are horrible and declining deals that are awesome. I see consistent success past 35 usually. And everybody younger just had luck. I've never met anybody that, you know, consciously created his career under 30. Because at that time they're still learning everything. So they either luck out or they will just continue to work, you know. And the funny thing is, all the guys that just got lucky, they're all telling you how to do it, you know. When you know, they have like no clue. It's very funny. And Perry says, I guess that's what the experts are for, to place these people in the right spot. Yeah, but that all doesn't work that well either. And Deshaun says he has a cool song idea that he's working on, pretty different. I believe you, Deshaun. As far as I know, everything you do is pretty different. Yeah, experts will screw you over. Because so many people have found out that artists, when they're young, anybody under 30, under 35, usually they have no idea. So the music industry is full of people that are willing to try to screw over these young artists, like to the maximum amount and make money off of them. So it's like it's a really bad industry to be in if you like, you know, if you're a decent person. It's crazy. No, yeah, you laughing, Deshaun, but decent effort. Okay, track that remains very simple and has improvable vocals and melodics and everything else as well. All the best. Cheers. Predatory executives have existed in all industries for centuries. Yeah, but I feel in music they have more. I used to work in energy for 25 years, and it's like nowhere near as bad as it is in music. Nowhere near as bad. I mean, it is. Energy is energy, you know? We can talk about that, but they'll make sure they get a good deal. But the things that people do in music are just outright evil. Yeah, there's like really no other way to say it. And Deshaun says I've been getting scam record deal emails. Yeah, I didn't know what happened, but I've gotten two already. Yeah, look, any label that sends you an email that they, you know. No, that doesn't happen, you know. I'm sitting here reviewing 60 songs every day, and that's not even all the stuff that we get. Oh, I started, by the way, Deshaun, I started asking for a fee for the Zoom calls that we're doing, because so many people were arranging Zoom calls on our website because it was open, and so people would just arranging Zoom calls with our A&R team and not showing up. And I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck would you do that? So we had like a whole bunch of Zoom calls where the artist then didn't show up, so we put a nominal fee of $4.99, like $4.99 on there, so that they have to input their credit card and at least identify themselves, you know, because we've been getting pissed off because we have a really full calendar and there's a lot of musicians that want to talk to us and hear what their options are, and there's some bratty ass kids that are like booking appointments and then not showing up. And one day I had 4 appointments, and out of these 4 appointments, both were like an hour. 3 were with artists, and all 3 didn't show up. And then I said, okay, that's it. I'm not going to do this again. I'm going to put, you know, $4.99 on it, and if you don't want to pay that, you But, you know, no matter how nice you try to be to people, there's always some idiot that ruins it for everybody. I just cannot believe it. And I get a lot of people that are scared. I cannot tell you, Deshaun, how many people just do everything to get in contact with us, and then when it's time to do the call, which is literally the same thing I'm doing here. It's like they're seeing me in front of this background without a hat and without the, you know, cameras and layovers and stuff. And we talk. And so many people don't show up. And a lot of them have like completely weird ideas of what they want, you know. Yesterday I talked with a really talented girl, but she was only interested in getting her music into movies. And she said, do you do that? I said, yeah. And she says, oh, well, I got to think about it. And I'm like, how much do you make a year, you know? Do you make less than $100,000? And she's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, you know, at that point, very few labels are gonna roll out the red carpet for you. If you're a starting artist with 200 plays, no income, and you're not into development deals, you know, multi-year deals. It's gonna be really difficult. Interesting but boring. So yeah, I've been having a wonderful time the last 2 years talking with 2 to 4 artists every day. Really. I cannot tell you how many times I've introduced our label. So to me it's like talk to 4 artists, do 2 business calls, do some IT work, do the show, and then fall into bed, dead asleep, wake up, do 4 artist calls, 2 business calls, do some IT work, do a show, fall into bed. I've been doing that for like 2 years now. It was crazy. It's crazy. But we're growing, and I can't believe how this little thing I started in 2017 is now like an actual thing, you know? It used to totally not be a thing. The label used to totally not be a thing. I was like, how am I ever gonna sign anybody, you know? The first artist that you sign is like the most difficulty, because you gotta, you're hoping that the guy never asks how many people are on your label, because you're gonna have to say none. Oh man, that is so difficult. It took me a year. It took me a year to sign the first 3 artists. 1 year, 3 artists. I now sign 3 artists in a week if I want to. That is insane. You know? That was the craziest time. And everybody laughs at you, you know? Because everybody's like, yeah, everybody starts a record label, and like service providers don't even want to email with you. Yeah, we provide services for labels. I cannot tell you how many people declined my money. You know, I go to the website. I'm like, yeah, I want to, buy your services for my upcoming label. They're like, yeah, we're not really interested because you don't have the amount of artists required for us to work with you. And I got declined for everything. Nobody wanted to work with me. And I made a list of all these people that declined me, and I'm never going to work with any of them. And in hindsight, I'm now working with the people that were, cool enough to work with a nobody. And I even So me as a complete nobody sent emails to various distribution companies if they want to work with me. And one distribution company, like the only distribution company that replied, I had actually sent it to the wrong person. I'd sent it to the CEO there because I didn't know who that was. And she's like, yeah, totally. We would be interested, and we have these and these offers, and you want to talk to my guy something over here. And I was like, wow, this woman is really nice. And I later found out that she's the director there. That's how I got my first distribution deal with a company that just figured they'd write back anyway. Even though the label was small and they're probably not gonna, be very impactful, but they'd still write back. I'm not sure anybody's interested in that story. If you're not interested in my ranting stories about how I founded a label, please let me know.
skin.
Dum 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 dum. Nope. That's very quiet. Nope.
Elevate.
So if you get if you got any topic you want to talk about, you're welcome to ask. You're welcome to ask. Ask kick. Oh, Maxil, Austria. Woo. Austria. Okay, sounds like a... Yeah. It's me when I was young. Just pop in to ask how is going second round close. We are 12 submissions away from second round. How's everything going out there, Megs? Megs. Why am I saying Megs? It's a no. Oh, let's skip forward. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay, it's not gonna be long until the second round. And the second round today is small. It's only 6 in it so far. We got a lot of melodically extremely simple music today, which is weird. We got a lot of well-produced but extremely simple music today. And that is usually when the producer is somebody that you pay and they don't care about the song. So they'll do a professional job, but the melody will be like super simple. A good day. Does that mean you're leaving or you're just coming back online and saying good day to me? I don't know. Yeah, they don't care enough to suggest changes. That's right. Most professional producers will just not care about your stuff. They'll just have you come in, do everything professionally, and just take the money and you go ahead. And so you get this interesting music that's professionally produced and sounds like it's really well made, but it's like super simple.
I left the city life for the peace and tranquility.
I'm not sure that works. How would you build yourself to be a successful songwriter? Well, it depends. There's 2 ways you can do it, in my opinion. You can either become an independent songwriter that works with multiple labels and kind of like does his own gig. or you can start working for a label. Because every label in the world needs songwriters because they have all these artists that can't make songs. Because the truth is that most music that is released nowadays isn't made by the artist that's on the name, you know. So labels generally need songwriters, not producers, because producers just work for labels. But it's usually the label that hires the songwriter. And in order to get hired by a label, you have to have like music that showcases your abilities, and then send it to them, and they will hire you as a songwriter for their artists. And that is pretty cool, because then you can still release your own music, or you can do it like other people do. They're just completely independent songwriter, and they will not work with a label, but they will try to place their songs with artists. So they'll develop a relationship not with a label or labels, but various artists that they would then work for. And both things have its up and downs, really. Because artists generally don't treat other musicians well once they're famous. There's very few artists that actually, you know, can still relate to the struggle. They very quickly become divas, and labels just usually don't care about you from the beginning. But those are the two people that you can sell your song to, you know, the artist or the label. And with a label, it's a much more safer bet. But with the artist, you will retain your freedom. So, yeah. If you feel you're good at writing melodies, then you need to make a really strong demo reel that you can send around. Doesn't need to be, you know... It's hard to start. Demo reel could be consisting of songs that you wrote for other artists as well, you know? But you gotta get some solid material down and say, you know, this is my work, this is how I usually write songs. So that, because labels will need different genres from you. So one label might be looking for country music, another label might be looking for, I don't know, modern pop music. So it can be fairly random who wants something from you at which time. So one day they'll be searching for this, and they'll, you know, hire you for that, and then the other day it will be something else. And with artists, it's like, who can you get in touch with, you know? I have a bunch of songwriters on my label that are actually really good, and every artist is honored if they write a song for him. So it's actually, having a good songwriter is much more difficult than having a good artist. Same with producer, by the way. I will trade like a good songwriter for the good artist any day. I mean, give away the artist and get the songwriter, you know? Because the songwriter can potentially, you know, make great music for like 10 other people, 20 other people. But, you know, it's also more difficult. Good songwriters are usually extremely experienced people that have a strong fundamental understanding of music and of what people want to hear. Very strong understanding of what people want to hear. You know, lots of variation, lots of little things in it, creating that wonderful layered sound that's harmonious. You know, all these things that are the most difficult things. I think songwriting is the most difficult part of making music. 100% believe that. And then comes production, and then comes vocals, and then comes instrument. Anything instrumental, I think, is the easiest part. Vocals is harder because not everybody can do it. Kind of like everybody can learn an instrument. And then above that is production, because production is actually a lot more difficult than people think. It's just that every idiot nowadays calls themselves producer when they're really not. And then above that is songwriting, because a good songwriter can make a chart hit. Like, they can, like, literally poop it out. And that is quite some skill. Second round, that was pretty good. Hey, Andrew, and thank you for Wholesome. Andrew is, like, appearing everywhere. He's on Reddit. He's on Twitch. He kind of, like, goes back and forth. Andrew is like a secret agent. He, like, pops up everywhere. Okay, that is horrible.
I never saw it coming. I couldn't read
Yeah, it reminds me of the song a little. Of course, because it's got the same cheesy chords in it that I have in my songs. You know, it's all from the 90s where everybody made songs with the same 5 chords. And the same chord progression too, you know. Where's the chorus? Where's the chorus? Where's the chorus? Dum 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 dum. Yeah, that could literally be from me. Like, if I made a retro piece, it sound a little bit sound like that. Yeah, that is true. Commercial tropical house future bass. I'm 100% certain this thing was made by somebody who is at least 35. He looks young. I'll second round him because I want to see. Because it's usually guys my age that make that kind of music, because that was the music when we were young, you know. When we were going at it. That was it, you know. And you're like always influenced by what you're listening to when you were young. And you kind of like carry that with you until you die. Have you heard the new Gracie Abrams Benny Blanco song? It's no, I haven't. You know, it's a well-kept secret that I don't listen to music non-professionally, because currently I cannot take any more music. I'm listening to so much music and so many people talk that when I'm private, I just don't listen to anything. It's quiet. And I actually only listen to music when I have like a day where I don't work, like Saturday or Sunday, and there's a barbecue and we put some music on, and that is usually... So I'm completely out of touch with modern music because I consume so much professional music. And I recently had a talk with a guy from Motown, and he told me to get some young people to do the A&Ring, you know, because him and me were both too old for it. And it was actually pretty good advice. And he said, you know, we come from a generation where we listen to this stuff and we're like, that is whack as shit, you know. He's like, these niggas can't rap, you know, they can't rap. That is shit, you know. And he said, yeah, you need to get yourself some young boys. You need to get yourself some young boys because you don't understand that stuff that's going on. I don't understand it. You don't understand it. Yeah. And that is absolutely true. I don't get the new stuff. So
Is it an option or a reason?
I'm kind of like culturally pigeonholed into the past because that's where yeah, soul music is great. Wonderful.
But it's never gonna bring you back.
I like a lot of mostly black and mostly electronic music from all over the ages. Just anything from really starting the 50s with the exemption of the 80s, which I really didn't like, even in electronic music. Because the only thing I like about the 80s is like really deep electronic music. Yeah, everything else, to me the 80s were the decade of like complete lack of taste. But everything else was pretty good, you know. And I was never into metal or guitar-based music or any of that stuff, like totally. Like typical white music was like really something that never worked with me. I don't know why. Alright, second round. Yay! Made it this far. Right, first one in the second. Oh, video. Why not? Let us watch a video. Justin Bieber songs have been very good recently. Really? Wow.
Paseando por el barrio, sacando mil sonrisas, saluda a los vecinos, les da felicidad. Aquí no hay tristezas, la vida da alegrías. En Gamos y Olivos, también en la ciudad. Con estos ojos que me miran, con estos ojos.
Yeah, they're jumping around. Yeah, they're very enthusiastic. Yeah, it has good vibes. It just doesn't have a great melody. And she's carrying around the Akai keyboard, the small one, but the one with the with the buttons. Okay, let's see if they have any. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, that is one of these problems. They don't really have a lot of stuff. Poo. 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 Yeah, the vibes are good. If those people had a little bit of a better song, I would be very happy, you know, because they're so energetic and the song is fun and everything, you know, but it doesn't really have a melody like da 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 da. I don't know, what is it? Da 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 da. I don't know. Very interesting song with good energy, but the melodics are very simple and a bit improvable. All the best and cheers. Okay, this is yeah, Cookie Cutter Melody, that's right. And this is John Howard.
Anytime I need you, and you'll always be there. Because you're never too busy. Even if I'm in the lion's den, you answer my prayer. Because you're never too busy. I think I got the reason figured out. This is my conclusion, so hear me out. Why would you?
I like this scene. It's me above them.
You must love me more than I can ever dream. Ever dream. And I haven't done it.
It's like I'm sitting on the song, you know.
You've gotta love me. You already showed your hand whenever it's just for me. And I haven't done a thing to deserve it.
Because this is just like me in the face, like.
In the morning and you're wide awake because you're never too busy. Even told me
Yeah, I think I'm gonna invite him. What do you think, Dijon, huh? Christian music. Pretty good Christian music. Maybe we can make like a nice Christian album. You know, a nice singing dude. Just feel good Christian music. I totally love that. You know, that has good commercial potential. And if you make Christian music where the music isn't total crap, you can actually sell it to other people as well, you know? It's just they're usually like, oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus! Jesus! You know, that... I don't know. Jesus isn't happy when you're butchering his name while you're making crap-ass music. You're literally making Jesus cry. Okay, but we want to make Jesus happy. That's what we want to do. All right. Yeah, it needs to be pointed toward a certain crowd. Absolutely. I think if you put this guy with a good writer and kind of molded him a more mainstream direction, yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. I want to talk to him. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Yeah, it's second round. I just invited him, Meg. I just invited him. I think it's yeah, it is a bit dated. But you know, for Christian, it needs to be dated. But I want to push it to that level to where it's kind of like Christian dated, because they don't listen to anything new. If you want to sell Christian music, it cannot be progressive or even current, you know? It needs to be like at least 10 years old. And then you just bring it to the border between, you know, what they still consider to be sufficiently boring for them to listen to, but sufficiently progressive to, or, you know, and I'm a Christian myself, you know. I'm just talking about Christian listeners in general, you know. I'm nothing like that as a listener, so. And Deshaun says, I just don't think he would be as big as he would like to be. Sticking with that style needs to widen his target audience. Yeah, absolutely. If you wanted to make the guy big, he would need to widen the audience. But if he's perfectly happy just singing for a Christian niche, that's okay with me too, you know. I generally don't make people change their artistic directions, you know. If they're happy where they are, that's good enough for me, you know. Because I would rather have a happy Christian artist making lots and lots of Christian songs and being happy doing it and being productive and stuff than an unhappy half Christian, half R&B artist that kind of like hates his life, you know. I'm not sure how much singers who are leaning towards Christian music are expecting to be multi-platinum recording artists. That is true. That is very true, Meg. I think for a lot of the people in the Christian community, it's more about the worship and the word and stuff, you know. Or at least it should be. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Surprisingly enough, okay, we are one of the few labels that actually have Christian artists. We accept Christian music, and I've had an extremely difficult time dealing with Christian artists so far. Because they've been, I don't know, high expectation artists. Let's just say it like that. High expectation artists. And I don't know why. I really don't know why. And this one, I don't even understand who submitted this. I can't find if it's the artist or someone. I don't know what's going on here. Decent effort. We can't find any more material, but would like to listen to some more. All the best and cheers. Don't know. And Deshaun says if he's happy and aware of his limits, fair do you. If he plans on being a star, he will need to transition to a little bit. That's all my point. Yep, that's right. Has a good voice, but I would never listen to his style of music. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Woke up to some money, got a bag, gotta get it going. Hold up, roll up. I just had a roll this door and smoke until I can't no more, cause that's just how it's going. Smoke up, toke up, you know how we rolling. You know how we rolling, got the Nina by my side. Pop out at the party that I already supplied. I can count my losses cause the profits in the sky.
Alright, next one, MDF7.
Woke up to some money, got a bag, gotta get it going. Hold up, roll up. I just had a roll this door and smoke until I can't no more, cause that's just how it's going. Smoke up, toke up, you know how we rolling. You know how we rolling, got the Nina by my side. Pop out at the party that I already supplied. I can count my losses cause the profits in the sky. Statistically, I made it, who would ever thought I'd shine? Never thought I'd shine with a star like this, but I got a big bag, I done pulled my tricks. Eating cereal cause I got saved my chips. I was stacking all these bands with no place to live. I am no criminal, you can get critical. Get tight all you want, but this shit is medicinal. You were so typical, right? Now I be up and you think I'm a message you. Feeling hot, boy, when I go and hit the plug. Hoping that
who doesn't have extremely cliche rapping nowadays. I feel like they all have it, but I'm gonna listen to some other songs.
We don't need to talk about it, it's already done. They not really in the field, they always gon' run. Let him speak his mind.
Yeah, it's
Plan, cause these hoes be spazzing now. I be spazzing every mission, no admission, but I did it. Yeah.
Whew.
Pour up a cup, rolling up back in strong.
It's all
Trap on all the weed, all the youngins pushing like I got my own type faculty. Stepping in the way is the roll another blunt and go to smoking pain. Roll another blunt and go and drift away. Thank God, always gotta watch out for the snake's eye, cause they lay on.
yeah, Meg, that's because it sounds like everything else. It's extremely generic, and it's the funniest thing to me is that it's the young kids that are doing this extremely generic stuff. You know, it used to be that the kids made the crazy stuff when I don't know, when I got into music. The kids were doing all kinds of stuff. They were doing new stuff with electronics, with computers. And the adults were doing the generic stuff. Nowadays, I got a 35-year-old artist with an interesting track, and all the kids are doing the very same exact 100% generic cookie cutter thing. And I can't understand the world, you know. I don't know, is a new generation of artists coming that, you know, just don't have any personality at all? I'm not getting it. Deshaun says they're trying to copy the big artists and don't realize to make it, they need to be different. True words, my man. That is exactly what it is. If you're trying to copy the big artists, you're making a huge mistake. Because they're mostly selling because they already have a name. I always say, you know, Justin Bieber could be farting in a bucket and it would sell. That doesn't mean that you can fart in a bucket and sell it. Huge difference. If people wanted to hear that, they would go to the professionals. That's right. That's right. That is so good. That is so good, Deshaun. That is really true. If you want to, you know, it's kind of like if you want to eat burgers, you're going to go to the best burger place. If you want to eat fried chicken, you're going to go to the place that has the best fried chicken. Why would you go to the 5th best fried chicken place if you can have your pick? You wouldn't. That is exactly right, Deshaun. I mean, yeah. Funny. All right. Decent effort. Okay, and stable songs that are just a bit generic and could be improved with some spark. All the best and cheers. When all of the chicken is free. That is another thing. That is a very good point. Because nowadays the music is free and you don't have to pay for it. So why would you go anywhere else but to the best if you're already not paying? That is another very good point. And a very valid point. You would choose the best tasting chicken. You would choose the chicken that is like the best. That you like the most, you know? That's right. That's exactly what you would do. Alright, that's that Taiwanese group. I don't even know if this is good or not. I can't tell you. I know that they're not playing it live because it's out of sync. But it's I'm maybe 22, but I'm a little bit smart. Yeah. Intelligence goes a long way, that's right. I'm just like really not getting this. But I think it would be really interesting. The fact that she wasn't standing in the center bothered you? Okay. Nini music. Oh, they got on Reddit and Kickstarter and everything. Oh. Is that Nini music from Reddit? I think I know her. I think I've seen her. Yeah, I think it is. I think she goes under Nin music or something like that. Like the Taiwanese thing. Damn it. I keep seeing it on band, you know. Nin music. Yep. Or is it the type of stuff? Nin music? I don't know. I'm super ignorant. But Nin is 9 Inch Nails. That's also, you know, that's not a very good name to have. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to say yes because I want to find out where these guys are coming from. Because I think there's some... damn it, the next time I see the girl with that Taiwanese instrument, I'm gonna remember what her username is, because if there are these Reddit people... Oh, Shadier Tree says definitely her. Well, see? The good things come to people if they wait. All I needed to do is, like... do my show and wait. And they made a Kickstarter and played on Reddit and everything, you know? And if I went on Reddit and said, hey, you know, I'm a label, do you want to... And I did that. I did just that. And when I did that, people didn't believe me, and never anything came of it. When I was, like, actively trying to recruit on Reddit, people were always like, you know, you're not for real, and no. Man. All right. Nini music, I don't know. Cool song we liked. Send us an email to... But a lot of people on Reddit think my show is like a joke, or it's fake, or it doesn't really exist or something. I get that so much. People be like, you know, what's that stupid dude doing on here again? I want to not see you ever again. And a lot of people think that I'm like fake and stuff. And I'm like, I don't understand. And we can have a chat. All the best and cheers. Yeah, that would be totally good. Right. Interesting. What can I say? That video went all around the world and then back to me.
You can leave me lost in the sea. You can get me buried out of reach. Probably forget my heartbeats, yeah. You can slip it all the other guys. Spread lies up on me, you tell those niggas you ain't mine. Put that ring on silent, act like you ain't see my calls. Publicly deny me, let the people know my faults. Set my heart on fire, got my soul on life support. Journey to my music, only thing you wanna buy. Your mama told me you're gonna be the dad of me. I knew that I wouldn't listen, so I gave apologies. Roll with the devil, now I'm paying for my sins. Now my nigga in the grave, all I got is melody. My soul been singing like, oh.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
course you're hearing auto-tune.
My spirit singing like, oh.
Is something gonna happen? No. Nothing happened, so I'm gonna say no. Decent effort. Song remains very basic over the entire time. Would improve with more creative spirit. All the best and cheers. So Shadier Tree, oh, he's probably not here anymore. But if you hear Shadier Tree, then you probably listen to her. Because I was like, ninny something, you know? And she's like the only lady with this Taiwanese instruments that she's always playing. It's kind of like a visual identity that you have, you know? Kind of like I now have a visual identity with this, you know, the background and the hat with the huge name on it. I don't know, people are like, oh my god, it's that guy. But that's good, you know, if you're trying to sell something or if you're trying to get known, it's good when people are like, oh my god, it's that guy, you know, because it means that they know who that guy is, or, you know, they remember. And I'm always thinking that I make like the least abrasive stream possible. And that it's so incredibly difficult not to like this stream. But there's still always lots of people that don't. You know, they're like, I hate you. And I'm like, why? Alright, Mendelele left. Oh my god. Aha, there's a voice man. The Voice season 17. Oh, by the way, a short interesting fact. I get a lot of submissions from like former The Voice people and other like semi or low-key famous people, and they never write back. And I'm assuming that it's mostly their management or some kind of promoter that sends out the music in hopes that somebody would give a positive feedback. But all of the Voice people that I've had, and I had I think about 5 of them, never wrote back. So you're thinking to yourself, why are you submitting your music to various labels if you're not writing them back, right? And never making an appointment with them. And one day I would totally like to find out why that is, you know. I don't know. I have never figured it out. Maybe they don't know who they're sending their stuff to, or they're just confused or something. This is song not going anywhere. Most of their stuff is like that, you know, because because they've been on The Voice doesn't mean they know anything. So usually they have a professional team like this guy, and you can hear it, and then they write their own songs, which are usually extremely simple. So again, you can hear that great production quality with an extremely simple song. Da 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 da, you know. Money doesn't make music. Decent effort, well produced song that remains very simple over the entire time and could use creative infusement. All the best and cheers.
I couldn't read the signs. I don't know why I let you in this time. I must be blind. I guess I could.
Mendeleev.
You off my mind. 'Cause of you.
On Team John Legend. Season 17, Mendeleev. Don't know. Just, you know, just the pure fact alone that there's like 25 seasons and every season has like 40 people on it, you know. There's hundreds and hundreds. And Jack Baker makes old school Avio music. You know, music like that always reminds me of when I was young, so it's always nice for me. But I don't think it's nice for anybody else.
'Cause I don't think we're finished until I cross the line. 'Cause I can't let you go. I want you to know. Say, pretender, my friends don't know about you. I wanna know if you wanna dance, so baby, come to. If you wanna dance, so baby, come to. I wanna know.
Sadly, nobody listens to that music anymore. Oh, I'm not switched to reviewing, sorry. Nope, who listens to that kind of music? Who that? Who that knew that? Nobody. It's very old school, you know, I mean... He doesn't have a lot of followers and he makes that kind of like old school dance music, kind of like I do. What am I gonna do with this guy? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do with him. That is so difficult to say. What will we do with somebody who makes music of that time? I'm trying to develop an idea. And I know there's a bunch of people watching me as I'm trying to develop an idea what to do with a person. It's so difficult. And I need to stop playing that song and play some of my other songs. Okay, Jack. I think I'm gonna pass on Jack because his stuff is what I like, but I believe nobody else will like it. Sadly. It's very old and it doesn't have any connection to current music. Yeah. Alrighty. That is pretty much that. Alright guys, we got through all of the songs today and actually made it all the way and finished our show, and that concludes another week. of Record Label Boss with your boy Avio. And for Avio, that means that Avio is going to go to Weekendio. That's right. I'm gonna go to the weekend, and I wish you a wonderful and very nice weekend. I will see you again on Monday at 2000 Central European Time on Record Label Boss with a whole lot of music, because usually on the weekends we get a lot of music sent. So Monday is gonna be like 60 songs or something. So I would very much invite you to join me on Monday, 2000 Central European Time on Record Label Boss for the Monday. I would like to wish you a wonderful weekend. Please stay safe. We still have Corona. My name is Avio. This has been Record Label Boss. And if you want to know more about Record Label Boss, go to recordlabelboss.com. If you want to know more about me, go to avio.com. And if you want to know more about the place that all the artists go to when they get signed here, go to countzerorecords.com. Check out all of that. I want to thank you for being on the show. I want to thank you for supporting the show and for giving independent artists a chance at getting heard. That's really what this is about. Thank you so much. Stay safe, and I'll see you on Monday on Record Label Boss. And you have a good weekend.